As an environmental studies major at Eckerd, I've gone through a lot of theoretical and classroom studies in terms of how to change things on campus or in your community or in the world for the better of environmentalism. But we've had very little practical application of these things.
Honestly, sitting in a classroom all day, you don't really learn much of anything practical. You might have labs, twice a week, if that, but coming out here, you actually get to see how things work, what works, what doesn't. You actually get to put together projects of your own. It's amazing, like, especially being in part of the physics, everything we do is really on a sheet of paper. The teacher can tell you how something is, but it's maybe not necessarily that way all the time. Plus, it's hard just to relate knowledge between one brain and another in any sort of effective way. I think it's a lot better to actually go out and see something happen and see how the world works and just have real life examples for your learning.
This baby.
In the long run, as far as jobs go, useful experiences we've gained from the garden is just working with one another. We pretty much do everything by a group decision, I think one of the best things about having so many different students working at the garden is that we just get to learn from each other. I learn stuff every day I come out here, as long as I'm with another student, I learn probably almost as much in this garden as I do in the classroom on a weekly basis. I just can't wait to see how much I know by the time I graduate.
And coming to Eckerd, it's it's a Floridian paradise, but I think what I realized when I was down there was that's not really what I was looking for. It's something, I needed something to ground myself.
Pretty amazing being able to be so in tune with a cycle that's inevitably connected to you, like so much that we have and need comes from plants, and being able to kind of help that system go on is really interesting and really important for people to understand how things work. It's really cool watching something grow under your care.
Is a place where people practice their ability to be creators or growing and following the life cycle of any type of plant, vegetable, flower, herb, but it's that space where people connect and understand their ability to create.
It's a place where you can become in contact with your ecosystem and become part of a natural process.
They have horns.
Yeah, they do.
If you surprise them, they go, bah!
Yeah, they have orange.
Oh! Look at that!
What do you do?
It's horns. Wow! Whoa.
Swallowtails eat carrot tops too, so we should be careful of the carrots.
They're really beautiful. They look like swallowtail.
guy's like going crazy.
This one doesn't have horn action. Wait, yeah, it does.
Those are monarchs, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but swallowtails, like their caterpillars look like monarchs, so they can trick birds into not eating them, because monarchs are poisonous.
Oh, that's really cool.
Just like that?
Just cover it up lightly.
Yeah.
I guess the best way for me to describe what a seed is, it's like the first half of a promise. When a mother plant has or produces a seed, she's basically promising that she'll give the seed everything it needs to start a new life. Nutrients, protection, genetic information on which direction to grow. But she can't guarantee the conditions that there will be the proper conditions for the seed to grow. And that's when my part comes in, the actual planting the seed. It's like fulfilling the other half of the promise, in which you're promising the plant that you'll give it what it needs to continue a life. So.
Want to grab the hose hanging over? What? Want to grab the hose hanging over? No? You're going to go past the hose? No, as long as it's like when I get to.
Did you see this one?
It's beautiful.
It's living in many worlds at the same time.
I've swam and ran up the hill. I've danced and farmed. I stopped to smell the flowers and learn how to beatbox. Playing my flute to the ocean and painting by the river, I can't help but love the darkness and love the sun, who gives me heat, life, and sunflowers. Our minds are just ripples on the sea, and our hands are our livelihood. Our heart is actually inside our lips when they open.
Dirty, fresh, light.
Hey, come on now. Light is the same as sunny.
No, different kind of light. The opposite of heavy. The opposite of heavy, light. Not like light, no photons. I feel light out here.